I'm going to tell you a story. And the story is basically based on this, that imagine, well, let me just put it this way. If vibrational frequency is what rules everything, it is the truest form of being, of existence. Everything vibrates at different frequencies. It's just given fact, no matter if it's living, and everything is living, the ground, everything. So, but that's the truest form, and we try to get a different vibrational frequencies throughout our life, and there's an actual logarithmic chart of vibrational frequency that shows kind of the true, what feelings to it, and self-awareness and all that. And I'll try to post that after this video with it, so you can look at it. It'll make more sense when you look at the chart and to what I'm saying. But you vibrate at different frequencies, and right now I'm through meditation and what I know, and the fact that I've given up my blood and to Mother Earth, and my intent is true, to bring forth heaven on earth, by including all, excluding none. I'm getting closer to that vibrational frequency of I've already gotten past. I'm in the 4 to 500 is where I'd be, and where in my my frequency, my vibrations. And I try to meditate higher, and I do get there at points. But the thing is that I'm already past that point of love, and I'm at the point of where I am really getting beyond even knowledge. It's more of kind of bliss, where you totally know that you have control because you create everything. So the story is that if you can vibrate to 1,000, which is being, is everythingness, oneness. If you become where you should be, which is that omnipotent, omniscient, omnivalent being or existence or consciousness, the oneness that we all are, call it what you want, but it's a oneness, the creators, you go back, you get there, and it's, that's the whole goal. But the thing is that to get yourself to be a part of this game of time, which is just an experience, and you have to be able to break the frequency down to the almost 0 to 50 to 100 to bring you in. So you pass through what I call a reality stone, but it's a nexus point, and I'll show a little picture I've drawn, which is a very crude drawing. I apologize, okay? But I'm sorry, I'm not probably doing a very good job holding it there for you all, because I'm looking through my camera. But basically, this is everything you look up, what you think is the stars and all that. This is us, our essence, vibration. And when we decide to go into whatever reality it is, with three-dimensional reality we want to go to, we have to pass through this reality stone. Now, because time it exists, but it's all over, it's oneness, it's all the time. There could be there's many times where the reality stone's not that large, and we can know more. We start at a very higher vibrational frequency, okay? But to split yourself down to the point where you would barely know anything and remember anything, because you want to experience everything that three-dimensional world of duality has, you would have to bring yourself to that point. The reality stone really is, folks, what you can perceive as the dome around this flat earth that we live on, okay? It's just, that is it. We try to break it, you can't, because the only way to perceive it is through vibrational frequency. You got to vibrate enough to get back through it to get it. But now here's the thing, you can do this through meditation. You can reach it, because that's what we call the unconsciousness, okay? And you get into there. But the thing is, you don't remember. That's the thing every time you come back. So the part of the game, the biggest part of the game that I found out, is that trying to reach that frequency and remember, come back and remember. Then you become you become the truer self that you are, even though you're still fractured, okay? But you still become more the creator, and you're able to create more like the Pleiadians have done from, which is still, again, I'm going to say, could be millions of what we could perceive as years, because time is all relative. We jump around it, because that nexus point creates so many. It's like, imagine it's so dense, though, like a black hole. They're saying, whatever they call that shit, because space isn't real, but that's where some of this shit comes from that they make up. There's such tiny little entrances, but they're all compressed into each other. But then they open up huge, like, you know, and they become these big. And some of them are real. These existences are very easy because the veil is very small, you know, and you already know that you are the creator, and you create and have, you know, heaven on earth and do what you're meant to do, and you go here. Now, it's not good or bad, it's just that we've decided to make this stone so big that we forget this stuff, but then we've corrupted it too, because it's so easy. Those who learn certain pieces will use your energy. That's like the whole thing about, you know, clamping umbilical cords. That's bullshit. I want you to know that. You never do that. No other mammal does that shit. They let the placenta fall out and it naturally falls off. Why? Because that baby's still getting all that stuff and breathing from its mother, which is actually the transference and all that. And you clamp that stuff. Why? Because it makes you a walking dead zombie that they put a birth certificate in your footprint on, so that you are fucking a slave to them, and they keep you at that frequency with their TV shows and their fucking nonsense, your bullshit slave job. That, all that nonsense is what keeps you at that frequency and gets you excited. Now, I know I'm getting like this, but I'm just projecting it because I'm showing you what it is, but I can just center and focus back again, and I'm okay, and I'm right back to where I am, because I have total control of who I am, because I know who I am. I'm the creator. I can be everything and anything at once, and I just showed it to you. I'm completely calm. That's just another part of me that makes it easier to explain, because I get you excited too, and you want to listen more, because I don't want you to believe what I'm saying. I just want you to hear me. Don't have beliefs, have ideas, okay? Beliefs are bullshit. Ideas are fluid and can be changed, because they do. Just listen to me, and I might trigger something for you, because we all are the creator. We're all getting this shit together. So I just want you to think about that for a little while in frequency. Think on that. That's part of the unlocking. And when it happens, 144,000, I want you to know this. When it happens, it's gonna be like a cascade effect. We're finally gonna hit it, and then the frequency is gonna completely change, and the transfer, it's gonna be a completely different existence. It's gonna be this, but it's not. It's gonna rise, and then a lot of us are gonna decide to transcend and fix other places, because we'll fix our part, our purpose that we did, because it's not good, or it's good and bad, but everything's backwards, because most of the shit you think is good is fucking bad. I mean, what I mean is that we want duality at times, because it helps give us a veil to play the game. But eventually we get tired of the game, especially those of us that start to get them on and start to remember and then keep going back and forth. And then we go, it's time to fix this shit, because this is enough mess. And then move on, you know, because you're so much greater than this. But like I said, parts of it got corrupted, and they love that. There's parts of them, there's those fuckers out there. I don't know what they are. They are us. We're all the same, but they're not, and there's some weird shit. I don't know all that yet, because I only get bits and pieces, so I can't give you a whole story. Because think of also, you're looking at a big old puzzle, and you're in the middle of it, so you can only get some of it. You got to transcend beyond it to see more of it too, okay? To see more of it. And that's why we help each other with our butt. I give you some pieces, and maybe trigger something that you said something, and we can start putting it together, because we're all together, and we're all going to get there. But I just want you to know that that's kind of things. So you got to beyond, you got to move the body and the frequency beyond it, and it's going to start to trickle. If you made the step already to giving up your blood, your frequency's already changed. I know you can feel it. We feel each other every day. I have nothing but love, and I'm going to keep on trying to get some more pieces together, and I love every one of you, and you know, let's just keep moving. Keep moving. That's all I can say. Find your own truth. Don't believe anybody or anything. Don't even believe what I told you. Listen to what I told you. See where it takes you. Don't believe anything. Have ideas. Ideas are fluid and pure, because they're always changing. Much love.